everybody, welcome to, oh my god, a Warhammer 40,000 battle report. I'm here with Mitch.
Hey, how's it going?
And I have in my hands the 2025-2026 mission deck, chapter approved. It doesn't have a name this time. It's not like Pariah, Chumbawamba, Armageddon, Steel Legion, whatever, Leviathan decks. It's just the chapter approved mission deck, which I think is just a better format. You know what year it's from, straight to the point. And with some brand new stuff. If you've never played with one of these before, this is the procedural generation mission pack for Warhammer 40k, 10th edition. And this is probably the last one of these we're going to see for this edition of the game, as we're coming up on that 3-year cycle where they refresh and relaunch. So I brought in a 40k expert to play this game with me. My buddy Mitch. He's been playing a lot more 40k than literally anyone else I know.
I'm probably far from an expert, but I've been playing a few games.
Chris, Jet, like nobody else has played as much 40k. Literally, you're it right now. There's no other 40k. There's no of the OG friend group. Yeah, of the OG friend group, you're like the last guy playing 40k. Although my buddy Dave Koska is playing 40k pretty heavily still too. But more Horse Heresy. So we're doing basically like the key new feature with this deck is the Challenger cards. So if you haven't seen a review of these, I've done a GMG review of these as well that you'll be able to check out today. But we're playing a 1,000-point just Strike Force game just to try them out and showcase them in sort of like the live fire formats to get a feel for what they are. It's kind of like the catch-up mechanic from Spearhead, from Warhammer Age of Sigmar. You can really see the Spearhead game design and how popular that was starting to infiltrate around the other aspects of Warhammer. And the Challenger deck is if you're fallen behind by 6 or more VPs, you become the Challenger at the start of a battle round, and you remain the Challenger until the end of that battle round, and you get to flip a Challenger card. And those Challenger cards give you access to both a new stratagem that you can do. So it could be here's an example of Secure Extraction Zone as an action, which is that's the mission. You can score this mission. In your shooting phase, 1 unit from your army that is not within your deployment zone and is wholly within 9 of 1 or more battlefield edges, immediately you just score 3 VPs. So you can give up a shooting phase to do the action and grab the 3 VPs by being near a table edge. Yeah. Or Force a Breach. This costs 0 CPs. In fact, I don't think any of these cost any CPs. They're just free stratagems you can do. This is the Challenger, when your movement phase, target one of your units from your army that has not been selected to move it. Until the end of the phase, each time your unit makes a normal or advanced move, it can move horizontally through models and terrain features. So you can just walk through dudes. Yeah. And it says models, enemy or friendly. So you can just drive through miniatures, Force a Breach, which is very cool. And it's just any unit in your army. So imagine like a transport just moves through enemy troops. Somebody who would normally get locked in combat, come within an inch, they just fly through. And they all cost nothing. And in the review, you can see us going through these. But this is basically like if you're down and out, this is a very popular mechanic from Spearhead where it's a rubber band mechanic, kind of like in Mario Kart, where you have more powerful power-ups for the person who's at the back of the race, right? Yeah. So you get your blue shells, you get more red shells, you get the blooper, whatever it is. It's a catch-up mechanic to have the trailing person get pulled ahead so you're not always falling behind.
Yeah. And you'll have games where, you like just naturally fall behind or just you're playing someone that you're just naturally going to have an issue with. And I guess a mechanic to help with those situations.
I want
you don't feel so bad
and prevent some blowouts. Yeah. Like even just scoring 3 VPs for almost for free by just walking near a table edge and doing an action. So it's little bits and pieces like that. Other than that, pretty similar. If you're playing grand tournament format, obviously they're going to curate what these look like for you and pick missions from this pack. Otherwise, you're going to flip your deployment style. You're going to flip your objectives, which will have your objectives on it as well. Put them down, flip your primary mission, and then you'll have either the tactical or the fixed mission selection for your secondaries. Yep. And if you're using Twist, there's a Twist, which could just be like a battlefield condition. Today, we're just going to use a standard mission. We're going to have our secondaries, which will probably just do tactical style, just drawing them out so you can see more of them.
Yeah, it keeps fun.
Well, it means people can see more of them too when they're playing the game. We won't bother with a Twist right now, but we will use the Challenger mechanic to use the catch-up, so we can try and showcase it all. So you're playing Admech today.
Admech, yeah.
Fun. And I'm playing my boys in blue, which is the Ultramarines. We've got 1,000-point, just kind of like well-rounded lists, lots of battle line, lots of like random transports and different unit types. So show the table, show the armies, and we'll get this. All right, so here's my 1,000-point Strike Force of Ultramarines. Task Force Gladius. I have a Captain in Gravis armor, Power Sword, Gravis Fist, a Librarian with a Force Sword. Then I've got a Tactical Squad, Thunderhammer Sergeant, Ox Grenade Launcher on one of the Marines. I have a Assault Intercessor Squad with a Plasma Sergeant, a Repulsor Bang Bang Tank with all the big Gatling cannons, a unit of Eliminators, with the rifles. I have a unit of Terminators with a heavy assault cannon, and then a power sword in the sergeant. A Ballistus Dreadnought, starter set style, and then a unit of heavy intercessors with a heavy bolter. 1,000 points, because this is also going to be my Crusade army later on for fighting on the Demon Planet of Armageddon, and that's going to be the sort of like starting without buying any enhancements. So I'm very happy it roundly came out to 1,000 points. Mechanicus, led by this guy over here, Archmagos Frigé. What do we got going
on? So we have the, so my Warlords, the Manipulus.
Yep.
Then we also have, so for battle lines, we have a couple Vanguard units. They have some special weapons like plasma and the arc rifle there.
Arquebus.
We have the Vanguard. We have the Rangers. We have the Gillis Iron Strider.
Ballesteros,
with the double last cannon. We have the Scutari Rust Stalkers. So they're pretty good fighting infantry.
Yep.
We got the Infiltrators, Scutari Infiltrators, Dune Strider. Or no, sorry, what is our transport called? Dune Rider.
Dune Rider.
We have the Cataphren Breachers. And then I think that's pretty much it. Oh yeah, we got the
Dune Stalker.
Yeah, Dune Stalker.
Nice. 1,000 points. We have a 1 10-point enhancement. What is it?
10-point enhancement lets me. I just gave it to my Marshal, my Scutari Marshal. I guess he's hiding in here. Yeah, this guy here.
There he is.
Just gives my units an extra 10 inches of range. So it's nothing really
spectacular.
It was the throw.
It was the 10-point one that made it 1,000 points. Primary mission is just going to be scoring these. These two won't be worth anything except for secondaries when we draw them. And that's really it. Now for attacker defender, I got a 1, so it's probably you.
And I got a 1.
Stop it. I got a 6.
And I got a not 6.
The opposite of 1. All right, then I will choose to be the attacker. This is a red deck over here of secondary tactical objective cards. And that means my deployment zone will be, it looks like, up to the middle. So that's going to be 30 by 44. I'm going to start by deploying my Ballesteros Dread right here. Our reserves and stuff, and our tactical, or our whatchamacallit, strategic reserve. So I'm putting the Terminators in reserve, obviously, and then the Assault Intercessors are going to be riding in the space tank with this guy. Mitch is putting his Vanguard inside of that Dune Rider. Yeah. As we're deployed, we've randomly determined our Alpha objective to be over here, which means on the 4th battle round, it will disappear. Omega is over there. Central one. The home base ones will only be scored on secondaries, and we are deployed. I have a Intercessor squad hanging out with my Eliminators, my Repulsor with my Librarian, and my Assault Intercessors over here, Ballesteros Dreadnought, and then the unit of Heavy Intercessors led by the Gravis Captain on the flank. Over, we've got some Rust Stalkers just taking a walk over there. Are they deployed yet?
I did not deploy.
I didn't think you did. Yeah, I thought so. You had so many more units, it doesn't really matter.
I was like, what is going on?
He's like, I'm done. Oh, wait, no, I'm not done. Yeah, don't they infiltrate?
They do infiltrate. I don't really...
Just infiltrate them. It happens after deployment anyway. During deployment, never mind. I'm first all the time. Well, I mean, they could have infiltrated over there. It was fine. That's what I thought they were doing.
We'll put them over here. No, I don't want to die. Put them over here.
Hang out in the front. We got the Dune Stalker with the Dune Rider. We have, then we have the, these aren't the Rust Stalkers. These are the
Rust Stalkers, yeah.
Those are Rust Stalkers. Okay, what are they called again?
Infiltrators.
Infiltrators. That's why I thought they infiltrated. The Ballesteros. Then we have the Rangers hanging out with units of Vanguard. Your Manipulus with the Destroyers, Cataphrons.
Yep.
Into the first battle round. So rolling off to see who's first. I finished deploying first, so I believe I got bonus.
You got it.
Doesn't matter anyway. And as I am the attacker, I will now draw my first 2 tactical objectives. So we have these.
What'd you get there?
I got to redraw one of these because I can't do. If I draw it in the first battle round, I'm not allowed to do it. So I'm drawing this one instead. Battle lands. I'm going to get 4 VPs if I control one in my deployment zone and 1 in no man's land. And if I'm doing just 1 in no man's land, I get 2. Sabotages. Start of my shooting phase. One of your units from your army that's within a terrain feature and not in your deployment zone completes end your opponent's next turn at the end of the battle, whichever comes first with that unit in it. If completed, you commit sabotage. When? End of your opponent's turn or the end of the battle round. You committed sabotage in this turn it's not within your opponent's deployment zone, 3. If I'm in my opponent's deployment zone, 6. With Oath of the Moment, I'm going to choose your Dune Stalker to be my Oath of the Moment target, because why wouldn't I? Hit him up with a flame marker to mean that he's the Oath of the Moment. And then I got to pick a doctrine if I want one. Get a doctrine this turn so I can advance and still shoot my guns. I can advance and shoot, which is super sweet. And then we're on to the command, wait, not command phase. Command phase is over. Yep. Movement phase. Advance some Eliminators. And they're going to go 7. Take a run over here. Being eliminators. These guys are going to run, and they're going to go 12. That's what I wanted. 6.
They so fast.
And then 6 again. We didn't quite make it, though. Get behind some cover here. Tank's going to run, because tank's going to run. Going 3. 13, and he flies. He's a repulsor, so he's going to go 8. And then he's going to go 5 more. Just park himself in the middle of the table like a G.
That's kind of crazy. You can freaking run and gun.
We'll take a walk with the dread and just tuck ourselves within 3. Dudes, +5. They're going to go 8. Come through here. Movement. Let's shoot some guns. For this guy to shoot that guy. Guns on a Ballesteros Dreadnought. They are a Ballistus Lascan, hit on 3s. And I can reroll the 1 because of my Oath of the Moment. And then +1 a wound from Oath of the Moment. So strength 12.
Tough 10.
So 3s goes to 2s.
Yep.
2. I'll CP that. So 2 wounds. My CPs are gone.
So we got a 4+ invulnerable save.
So 4+ invuls.
We got 1.
All right.
1 through.
So -3 save.
And I got a 2-up armor save.
So 5 up.
Come on, baby.
Nope. So it's D6.
Oh, no, I already made an armor save. I made a vulnerable save, so I failed them already.
Well, that's right. Yeah. So then it's D6 +1 damage. So 5 damage.
Nice.
Ballistus Missile Launcher gets 2 Farai, or crack missiles. Hitting on 3s again. And I think I reroll everything for Earth of the Moment. Roll that. Nope, still missed. And then wounding on 4s goes to 3s. So I'm strength 10. Wounds. -2.
Oh boy. So 4+ invulnerable. We make it, baby.
Did 5 damage.
So I'm at 6 wounds left.
6 remaining. Okay. Learn to fear my twin Stormbolter. That's probably not in range. So then let's do the big tank. I'm talking about. Let's do the eliminators with their melta guns.
Oh boy.
I mean Eradicator. I keep saying Eliminator, and clearly that is the ones who are the snipers from Kill Team that I keep using. So they have Melta rifles, only 18-inch range. Never mind. I didn't make it. Sucks to suck. Let's shoot some Hunter Slayer missile at you for the repulsor. Hitting on 2s. Sure does. Strength 14. So winning on 2s.
Tough 10, yeah.
Wounds. -3.
4 up. 2.
And D6. 1 out of CPs. I've also got my 12-shot Gatling Mega Cannon. Let's use as well. That one goes away. Wounding on 5s goes to 4s. Oh, and I reroll that miss. Never mind. And then does it wound? That one does. And then I wound you 9 times. Devastating wounds, but I don't think I rolled any 6s.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, you have an honorable save anyway, so it doesn't matter.
AP
0.
AP 0. 2 up.
Last. Heavy bolter. Didn't get off any sustained hits. And then wounds on 5s goes to 4s. That's going to be 2 at -1.
Reroll wound because of twin length.
Because of twin length, that's right. So 3 wounds.
-1. So 3. So takes the damage.
Takes 2 damage.
Go down to 3. I'm hurt.
Defensive array. Am I in 18? I think I am.
Yep. Yep.
Or sorry, 24 rather.
Yeah, totally.
It's 18 shots. It has so many guns.
Half the game is rolling.
I know. So that's the first 12 re-rolling. So I'm going to hit you 10 times, and I roll 8 more. 8 more shots. Re-rolling. So 7 plus 10 is 17.
That's hits.
And then that's hits.
Oh,
and I got a wound. I'm only strength 4, so a wound on 6s goes to 5s.
Okay.
Right? So there's the first 12. 1, 2. And it's not twin length. So that was 12, and I need 5 more. 3. 3 saves.
Okay.
Now the intercessors shooting over here at these rust stalkers, or sorry, infiltrators rather. Heavy bolt rifle, it's 2 shots, hitting on 3s, so there's gonna be 8 shots total. They're not my super target, so they're just hitting on 3s. Whoa, that's 2 hits. And then strength 5, toughness.
Toughness 4.
Toughness 4, so winning on 3s. 1 at -1.
5 plus invulnerable.
2 damage.
And 1 is down.
Heavy B. Hits twice, winning on 3s. 2 at -1.
5 up.
2 damage.
Okay, that's another DI. Here you go.
I guess into the rust stalker. The bolt rifles getting 8, 10 shots on 3s. Rerolling everything. And that's strength 4, so 6s go to 5s for both of the moment. 1, 2, at -1.
Okay, so
AP
1. Okay, so take a wound.
And then it's just the grenade launcher, crack grenade, hits, wounds on a 5 goes to a 4. Doesn't 9. Why would you strength 10? And that gets everybody having fired. So it is over to you. Sorry, I'm going to score my extend battle lines. Battle lines going to give me 4 VPs because I control 1 in my home turf back here, and I'm going to control the middle one, and that's going to be it. Sabotage at the end of this, and get a CP for your turn. And it's top of turn 1, Mechanicus. These guys. No, there was a guy.
Yeah, we are
2d6. It's not old. All right, whatever mind. So they probably about
so I can't use. Yeah, I can't use stratagems.
They're OC0 and they're battle shocked. Yeah. So and they don't get to take stratagems either. 4. So no challenger cards yet. Because if I'd gotten the other one, we would have gotten a challenger card drawn for you. But instead, off we go. First 2. What do we got?
So 2. We have no prisoners.
Yep.
We have overwhelming forces. So when this card is active, each time an enemy bodyguard unit, enemy non-character unit is destroyed, I get 2 VP. And then whenever this card is, each time an enemy unit is destroyed, so I get 2 VP.
If you kill bodyguard units, then you get bonuses basically because it's hard to kill them, I guess. And what's the other one?
Overwhelming forces. So each time an enemy unit that started the turn within range of an objective marker is destroyed. So I'm just trying
to knock me off objectives. Yeah, so try to knock them off the objective this turn, or him.
Interesting.
Okay. Doctrina, not to be confused with doctrines.
So my Doctrina
in Latin.
I got an assault. I essentially have a shooting one, Protectorate Doctrine, and then one that's for combat for Assault Doctrina.
Okay.
So I'll do the Combat Doctrina, or the Protectorate Doctrina, which is essentially gives me +1 Blitzkill and a couple other little bonuses.
Perfect.
And then I also need to declare my Halo Screed rules. Essentially, I get to choose 2 units and give them a little upgrade.
Okay.
I'm going to give. I do 2 plus. Essentially, it's going to be the same rule. So +2 movement. I'm going to give it to this guy, and I'm also going to give it to my breachers.
Sweet.
Okay. So yeah. So this is the units that were Halo Screeded. So they're +2 movement. So these guys are going to make their way over to your intercessors. They're going to move in 14.
Oh, like that.
They're just going to kind of scooch over here.
Moving their space barge.
I will
disembark.
I will disembark. Yeah.
Get on your space barge.
We're going to try to do some damage. Okay, these guys' special roll is kind of cool. If you're within 3 inches, they -1 OC on you.
Ooh.
That's their kind of cool little thing.
Because they're radioactive. Radioactive. I can imagine
dragons.
Yeah, they imagine dragons. These rule called a squad tactics. In your opponent's movement phase, just after a unit made a normal advance or fallback move, an infantry or mounted unit from your army that's within 9 of the unit that just moved, you can make a normal move up to D6 or a normal move up to 6 inches instead if it's under the effects of the tactical doctrine. It's not, so I got to roll. 1 CP, and I move 5 just to get myself into some cover, and also within 3
claim that objective
of yawn objective.
You just don't want to be within 3 of me.
That's the plan.
The goal. But you do want to be within 3 of the objective.
Which I am.
Yeah.
What's up, everybody?
Now I gotta make sure
Is he damaged? What's he lose when he's got the damage track up? Because I'm pretty sure I put some shots in his legs.
I don't know if he has.
got 2 wounds left.
I don't think he. Oh, yeah. So while this model has 1 to 4 wounds, each time this model makes an attack, subtract 1 to the hit.
He's -1 to hit. Yeah.
So I got +1 from the Doctrina, and I guess I lose it.
So you just balance it out, basically.
He's leveled out. Okay. Yeah.
I imagine he scuttles. He's like.
He's hurting a little bit. He's got some fire coming out of him.
He's like when he moves.
These guys are going to jump out, so they're 7 inches. This is my.
I mean, that's what they tell their friends.
Eyo. Okay, we'll go here.
Yep.
So Rangers, they're just going to kind of jump up and claim the objective. These guys have sticky objective. So they're just going to try to... Sorry, I ran there if you didn't... So do. Yeah, they'll be... Tongue touching there, they'll be fine. Okay. Yeah, that's them.
And then their friends in back.
Vanguard. Yeah, I might as well run them. I'm gonna run them. They're not gonna be shooting too much this turn. So we're going 10. This nice little grid system on here keeps you honest. So these guys are just making their way. Nothing too fancy.
Making their way downtown. Dr. Mr. Ballesteros?
Yeah, he's gonna just kind of walk around and probably just shoot at your tank.
Don't like that.
It's got a cool ass cannon.
Rust Talkers. They come fight the captain. He'll fight you all day.
I don't think they might just hide out. I might actually.
You want to come out in the open and try
no, yeah. I don't know what to do.
We set the table up and then we chose the deployment. It's like, oh, Jesus, this one's in the road.
Yeah, they're gonna run. They're just gonna jump on the other side of the wall, I think, for now.
Just hide. The infiltrators can still move around and stuff. They're just battle shocked. They just can't contribute to any objective scoring.
And so they're gonna go
9.
Movement 10.
Oh,
These
damn.
are fast boys.
Walking 8 base.
Just over here, maybe. Yeah.
Be a problem for later.
Let's be speed bumps over here. Okay.
Oh,
yeah, shooting time.
Shooting time's the best time.
Why
don't you get no legs over here?
So I have 1 CP. Oh, sorry. So I got to blow you off an objective, and I got to kill stuff. Is essentially the name.
It's all just kill. You drew 2 kill.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm going to use targeting override on the infiltrators, and that's just going to give me crits on 5s.
Sweet. On the Vanguard.
So unmodified hit. So yeah. So
the Vanguard get that, not the infiltrators.
Sorry, yeah, the Vanguard.
Yeah,
I call them infiltrators.
You did, yeah. Okay. I barely know what your stuff is, so you need to know it better.
Okay, so
these dirt soldiers are going to shoot better. I understand that.
They get +1 to hit.
Okay.
And I never can remember anybody's names of their weapons, so
they have radium rifles, rad rifles, and then they have sonic.
They do have radium.
Sonic producers.
So radium. So essentially, they get 3 shots. They have anti-infantry 4 up.
Yep.
And they're going to get reroll hits from the marshal. So,
so there's going to be 7 of them that have those guns. Sorry, 6 of them have those guns because you got 3 special guns.
So they're
shots.
Hitting on 3s.
As you do.
Okay, and they're going to reroll those misses
because the marshal yells at them.
Yeah. Shoot better.
There's a 2 there.
Shoot. Okay, so those are all
15 hits.
And then the 5s and 6s are going to be crits, so they're going to auto
wound. So just saves. Because they shoot me with radiation, and then these ones are all strength 3, 4?
4 up infantry, so it does it. Yeah.
It's another 3 more. Any AP?
AP, nothing.
Okay. So 11, 3 pluses. AP, nothing. +1. Not that it mattered.
Oh, wow.
So
okay.
5 fails. It's 2 dead Space Marines. Arc rifle. Yep.
So 2 hits.
Okay.
We are strength 8, so we're going to need
2s.
2 up. We are AP 1.
So 3s. Fail both.
Okay,
damage.
3 damage. So the first one, 1 damage.
Kill that guy.
Off. Second wound. Finish the guy off.
This guy too.
We have Plasma Cavalier, so I'll do the...
Calvern.
Calvier, yeah.
Sure.
Okay. 2 up to hit. I'll do the supercharge, so we'll get a little... Do I die on a 1? Nope. So 2 hits. Strength 8, so 2 up. 2 wounds.
AP.
3. 2 damage.
Laughs.
Likes it.
Yep, because it's -2 overall, right? So it's going to be a 5+. Transdimensional Arquebus. Yep. I do remember how to say these things because I played them in Kill Team.
It is only 1 shot though.
Hits.
So it does hit. It's strength 7.
Wounds.
It does wound. It's AP2.
AP2. So -1 overall. So a 4. Laughs. All that Sergeant's friends. He's so mad at you. What about the boss over here?
The boss. I know his gun isn't too overwhelming, so we'll see what he has to offer.
Probably Rad Pistol.
The
official Mechanicus brand Mechanicus pistol. Devastating wounds though.
So he's gonna hit on 2s because he does normally hit on 3s. So from the Doctrina.
And then
he is
devastating wounds. I just take a wound otherwise.
6?
I take a wound.
Oh, but it doesn't kill him.
Take a wound. Ow! Reroll wounds if this thing had fired first.
Yeah, I think so.
I don't think it's gonna super matter. You gotta do 1 wound to kill this. Shots twin linked from this thing because it's just a bajillion ball of guns.
Yeah. And if I was watching,
I do love these hovercraft. Like they're silly, but I think I love that they're basically just like Normandy beach landing crafts that go on the ground. And your dirt paint scheme is extremely cool. I love the fact that it's like grimy and gritty. It's really cool.
Yeah, it's been used. It's been through it a little bit.
Absolutely.
So +1 to hit. So hitting on 4s normally, so 3s. And then we are going to get sustained hits. So we're going to go.
So that just goes back in from the 6.
Perfect. Okay. And then we'll take that.
Oh my god.
And we're twin linked.
So all these.
Yeah, strength
3s.
Yeah.
Strength 4? 4.
Strength 4, sorry. So 4 up. Reroll.
Oh man, I gotta make a lot of saves.
You know what?
I'm just gonna roll some dice and see if
I
this
got
matters.
no AP. I got no AP.
Let me just roll these dice and see if it matters. I rolled 3 once. I'm dead. You did at least 10 wounds. We got victory points from that.
Breachy boys. They are. Let me just check the range of these weapons. I think
it was in 15. Yeah. So I'm far with one of them.
So we got 4, and then we got 2 from the other guys because there's 30-inch range. So these guys are kind of interesting. So when they're within battle line, they normally get reroll hits of 1. Right. When they're with the battle line, they reroll everything. They also got lethal hits from the character.
Nice.
3s. And then 6s will be auto wounding. So there's 1.
And then 1 hit.
Thank God.
Yikes. 1 hits at least.
And I get full rerolls, luckily.
Yep.
Thanks, battle line. Okay.
So there's another auto wound.
Oh, yeah.
And then 3 hits. So I roll a wound.
Your strength 8, AP 2.
I'm toughness more than 8 for sure.
Okay, so 5s. We're going to get 2 more wounds.
So 3.
And it's
each. I don't like the sound of that at all. Well, I have a 3+ save. And it's AP 2, so I need 5s. Take 2.
Okay.
And 6 damage, so I get 10 left.
So Magnus has the lance.
Okay.
Hitting on 3, so this is a little wizard staff. I guess hitting on a 2 now.
Yep.
Strength 7, so needing a 5 or 6.
Nope.
Nothing. Well, sorry, he's going to shoot. I got 2 shots, so it's going to hit on 3. I'm going to fire at the same target.
2 hits.
Hitting twice, yeah. And strength 12, toughness.
I think not 12. Toughness 12 actually. Force.
Okay, 4+. 1 wound.
Okay.
AP 3.
6s. Nope.
D6 +1.
4. All right, so I got 6 left.
Okay, and then
Did you try
tree to shoot at? I'll try to shoot at your eradicators.
Sure. Can you? Oh, yeah, I can see them.
He's got a heavy phosphorus blaster.
Okay.
So he's going to hit on.
Guys?
Yeah, so heavy phosphorus blaster against your eradicators.
We're getting ready to eradicate.
So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and 12. I'm going to need 3 up to hit. Okay.
And then his special boy. Do you get rerolls for that?
Just no rerolls. I do get twin links, so I get the reroll wounds.
Okay.
Oh, actually, ignore cover.
Sweet.
And I'm AP 1.
Strength 6. I'm toughness 6.
Okay. So 4s.
Oh, just double check. I'm toughness 6. I know I am sometimes. Just want to make sure I'm in this game because this is. It might have actually been the Terminator's toughness 6.
I forget Gravis is.
Gravis is pretty tough, but they might not be that tough. No, toughness 6.
Okay.
So 2 wounds.
Okay. I'm going to re-roll because it's twin linked.
So 5 wounds.
Okay. And it is AP 1, 2 damage each.
Okay. 6 saves, AP 1. You ignore cover, so it's going to be 4s. So 3 at 2 damage each. So 2, they have 3 wounds each, kills the guy, and then 2. So someone's got 1 wound
up for the.
Because the Vanguard are at a range, the rest Stalkers can't shoot. You can't shoot through that corner wall, so that's it.
Yeah, I'm going to get. I think I'm going to get 4 for no. Or just killed 1 unit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so 2 points for the no prisoners. And then I did took you off an objective this turn.
You did, because I foolishly moved on to it.
I guess, yeah, thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome. So what's your total?
Total is 5 victory points there.
5-4 at the end of 1. Your card going into 2. We got some attack objectives. We got Defend Stronghold. When drawn, if this is the first battle round, draw a new one. It's not. When the end of your opponent's turn or the end of a turn, whichever comes first, you control objective markers, 1 or more objective markers in your deployment zone. And then that's where 3, finally recover assets. When drawn, if you're playing an incursion mission, or if there's fewer, then discard this card. So we're playing incursion, so we just discard it. Mm-hmm. Secure No Man's Land. When at the end of your turn, you control the 1 objective marker in No Man's Land for 2 VPs. If you control 2 of them, it's 5 VPs. Those, they feel great. So that means it's time to start my turn. I want to do another doctrine this turn. Does the Assault Doctrine feel great? The Assault Doctrine does feel great. At the moment, I'm going to switch it over to your Destroyer Jabronis, because I don't like them very much. First, so yeah, Assault Doctrine, we're going to disembark. We're going to disembark over on this side. They're also going to advance.
Yeah.
Hey, look, so they're going to go a total of 8 inches.
I can totally move this for you if you.
That's fine. No, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. I just want these guys out.
Perfect.
So they can come over here because they can still charge afterwards. Being spacemans. Overwatch me. How dare you?
Use my Shipe. 3, 6, 9, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18.
Okay.
Needing 6s. I reroll hits because of the Marshal. Do.
1, 2, 3, 4.
4. Let's reroll that.
5, 6, 7.
Okay.
And then strength 4, but you have devastating wounds.
Infantry 4 up, anti-infantry. And I get
right, yeah.
0. That's it. So no devs on wounds on these guys.
Oh, that's right, yeah. It's just 5 saves?
0 AP, yep.
5 saves. Looking for 3s. Lose wound.
Okay, plasma overcharged. Hitting on 6s, reroll. No, arc rifle. Rapid fire, so hits, reroll. Strength 8.
2s.
Okay, AP 1.
5 plus invul. Not that matters.
Okay, D3 damage. AP 1. Oh, yes, you're. Oh, yeah. So yeah, one guy dies.
Yeah, just goes again.
And then Artibus.
This is reroll.
This is done.
And the pistol.
Pistol boy. Pistolero.
Nope. Reroll.
Oh, yeah, I keep forgetting.
What arrives? Just ready to party. Team these guys is going to walk under the button. Being Marines from space.
The heavy Marines.
The heavy Marines from space. Led by the boss. Just park this bad boy. Not within an inch of you. Or meow. I'm going to park this bad boy over here. A little bit further. Shoot some guns. Because everybody loves shooting guns. I am 1 wound away from the ultimate death. But I'm going to do my Ballesteros Dreadnought into this guy.
The Doom Crawler.
Yep, I'm going to do my last cannon into you. I hit once. Oh, you're a tank, right?
Tank, yeah.
Yeah, I wound. Got to reroll, but I missed. Reroll the wound roll because of twin linked. I do at minus munch.
I make it.
Okay, and there's 2 crack missiles on 3s.
Come on, baby.
Rerolling because you're not below half strength. And then wounding on toughness 10, so 4s. It is not twin linked. Well, Ballistus last cannon's not twin linked either.
Oh, it's not.
Weirdly, it looks twin linked, but isn't. Uncomfortably alive, which I hate. So,
did you
eradicate that thing instead? Because we can see you, and because you are now within 18, because you conveniently walked there. And they have melt rifles, which have 1 shot each. Multi-melta, so it's 4 shots total. And you're a monster vehicle, so I can reroll the hit roll, reroll the wound roll, and reroll the damage roll. Yeah. So I hit on 2s. And then I get to reroll the hit roll. I'm strength 9, so I went on 5s, but I reroll. And then that's minus 4 3 times.
3 times?
Yep.
4 vulnerable.
God damn it. That wasn't great. So I guess now we do... I didn't want to have to shoot anybody else in that guy. Do we shoot mine bullets at him? No, I don't like that he's alive, though.
He's not doing much.
I get that. We're going to shoot our repulsor. We're going to shoot everything into the eradicators. Onslaught cannon. He got 2 wounds left or 3 wounds left?
2 wounds, 2 wounds.
We'll shoot the heavy bolter into him and everything else into the other guys.
Okay.
So the heavy onslaught Gatling cannon is 12 shots, hitting on 3s of the moment. So everything hits. I got 3 devastating wounds. And then, that's on the wound roll. It ignores armor saves, that's right. And then +1 wound, so strength 6. What's your toughness on those guys?
Tough 7.
Tough 7, so 5s, but on +1, so 4s. That ignores saves, and then 4 more. Okay. Well, if you have one.
Yeah, so they have, that's dev wounds?
That's dev wounds.
Oh, just 1 dev, okay. Yeah. And then AP 4?
Nothing, AP nothing.
AP nothing, so 3 up. Do you
take 1,
so 1
and then 1 more.
So 2 wounds.
Unless you have it involved.
No.
Okay. My defensor array, which is 18 shots. So I'm getting 6 more of these. Reroll my hit rolls. And then I get 6 more. So everything, and then 6 more. Everything. So 18 rolls to wound. Toughness 4, or strength 4, sorry. So 5s.
Yep.
We'll start with +1, so 4s. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 8 more. More dice. 5 plus 1, 2, 3. So 8.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Needing 3 up.
2 more.
2 more. So one's going to die.
Heavy bolter array, which is just going into that stupid walker because I want him dead. 3 shots. He's not my at the moment target. And then I need 5. Strength 4, 5?
Strength
5.
5.
5. So I need your toughness 10?
Yep. 5.
So that's 5 to wounds.
You got this.
Double wounds, -1.
I only have, yeah, well.
4 up.
3 up.
4 wounds, 4 damage.
You go.
Got him with a heavy beat. Does he demise?
Does he die? Nope. I did
roll
roll 6. Have you seen
roll
that?
6, I die. I saw it, yeah. So he blows up. How far?
So it's D3 mortal.
1.
So 1 there. I don't think I hit anybody there. It is going to hit that. And we're not going to quite. So that's going to be D3. And takes another wound.
So that's actually enough to cripple this tank, which was very convenient for you. Terminators, all shooting in them as well.
Yep.
Not inside half range, but I do have Fury of the First.
I think do you just straight up get 4 shots each?
I think so. Well, so I'm a Terminator, and I have Fury of the First, which is each time your model in this unit makes an attack that targets the Earth remote target, I +1 to the hit. So I'm going to hit on 2s. Let's throw some guns down range. That's going to be, looks like 8 shots. So 8 on 2s.
Yeah.
Rerolling everything. 2s. All hits. And then +1 to wound. So 4 or 5s normally goes to 4s. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 at -0.
Okay. Five there, -0. So it's going to be
1.
So you are going to kill another guy.
The assault cannon on 2s. Rerolling for both at the moment. And then devastating wounds. Strength 6, so 3s. Toughness 6, toughness 5.
Tough 7.
7, so 5s. Goes to 4s for most of the moment. 1 devastating wound, and then 2 more saves.
Damage?
Damage is going to be 1.
Okay, so that's doubt, and then, sorry, how many saves?
2 more saves.
2 more saves.
Yeah, 1 no armor save, and then 2 more saves.
Oh, yeah, it is dead.
3. That's
Not
good.
bad.
Heavy intercessors. I don't think I can shoot your boss, can I?
Yep, he doesn't have lone op.
Oh, he hasn't blown up? Nope. Okay, then let's blast him. He's still at the moment, because he's still technically the same unit, right? Mm-hmm. And that means my heavy rifles, heavy bolt rifles, hit on 2s.
And they're
8 shots. They have 30-inch range. Assault and heavy.
Nice.
So 8 shots, hitting on 2s, rerolling my misses, and then he is strength 5, toughness.
Tough 7.
So 5s goes to 4s.
Oh, sorry, tough. This guy's different. This guy is tough. Maybe tough 4.
Well, strength 5, what I have. 4, so it's actually wounding on 2s then. Okay. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 at -1.
5 at -1, and he only has, he has a 2-up save, so he's going to have a 3-up. And he's going to have 3 wounds.
So that's 6 wounds?
Yeah, he is a goner.
Bam. Right in the kisser. So I get to pick a new Oath of the Moment target. That's the rest of the shots lost from the heavy bolter and stuff like that. And we're going to go, the pistols ran, so they can't shoot, but I think my mind bullets can run and fire. I think they're assault. It's just psychic, so nothing. So just charging, because I did the assault doctrine. Let's do a charge move into these jabronis and go 8. Which is enough.
Oh yeah, they're in trouble.
Well, the Marines are they're not happy with you. You hurt one of their friends. I'm not pleased with that. Librarian, he has a force weapon, which hits on 3s with 4 attacks. 3s. 1, 2, 3. And then it is strength 6 with toughness.
Toughness, 3.
Okay. So it's 2s, 2 wounds.
2 wounds. 5+ invulnerable. 1 wound.
D3 damage. I do 3 damage to 1 guy.
There you go.
He's in many pieces. The intercessors, they've got 3 attacks from the Thunderhammer. We'll save one for last. We'll just do the Chain Fist first. Chain Sword, sorry. There's a Thunderhammer in that unit. Oh, no, not in these guys. No, that's right. Just to start these Chain Swords. So that's 4 guys, 20 attacks. So 10 twice is a few. Roll all wounds because you're on objective. So it's hitting on 3s. And it's actually only 4 attacks per model. So it's going to be 3, 6, 7. And then I roll 8 more. Plus another 7 is 14. Wounding on. Strength 4, toughness.
Toughness 3. 3 up.
So 3's rolling. They roll everything. So that's going to be 8 to start, and then 4 more. Rolling everything. 8 plus 3 is 11 at -1.
It's going to be a 5 up because of my invulnerable save.
So save 2. So 9 dead. That's the rest of the squad.
That's the unit.
Bye, everybody.
I guess I got the character, right?
The character
1, 2,
can
3,
still
4,
fight
5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so.
He can still pile in. Bam! Right in the kisser.
Okay, so this guy's going to pile in.
Make some stabs with his cudgel.
He gets 3 attacks.
Pugulates.
Hitting on 4s.
Nothing. The tank also gets to pile in.
Oh,
it's not within 1.
no, it's
That's
not.
right.
Yeah,
I
we're
didn't
good. We're
charge it.
good.
Yeah, you're right. It was just him because his unit was charged. That's
No
right.
heroic intervening.
Yeah. Fuck.
Beginning of the turn, you'll find that.
No, oh, that's right. Battleshock started the turn. So, end of the turn, you control 1 objective marker in no man's land. I do. You control 2 or more. I control 2 or more because I'm battle line over there.
Yep.
And that means, actually, I control all 3, so I'm going to get 5 for that. And then defense strongholds, you control 1 or more objectives in your deployment zone for 3, so 8. And I control 1, 2, 3, so that's going to be 15.
Yeah.
So 23. I forgot, defense strongholds at the end of your turn, so it's just no man's land right now.
But you'll get it. There's no way I'm blowing you up.
For sure, but I'm getting 20 this turn, and that means I get a 24. I'll challenger card.
Ooh.
And...
So draw there.
yeah, and it'll give you a battle tactic, and it'll also give you a mission you can do.
So harbored power. So when in the shooting phase or your fight phase, one of you from your army that has not selected to shoot or fight this phase, and the effect is until the end of the phase, weapons equipped by this model unit have the hazardous ability.
And either lethal hits or sustained hits.
Yeah, that's
nice.
That's actually really
for
cool.
no CPs. Or
the challenge mission is each objective marker you control is 1 victory point.
nice. Up to 3 every round, right? So like every turn you get them as long as you're behind. So if you're scoring 3 every round, like, and you're behind on turn 2, you can be getting 12 VPs.
Yeah,
just from like minor things you're doing, right?
Yeah.
You get a CP?
Yeah, I get a CP back up to 2 there. I'm going to do the Assault Doctrina.
Okay.
+1 weapon skill gives all my weapons assault, and then also if I'm near a battle line, I get +1 AP.
And these guys are no longer battle shocked because it's the new turn.
Yeah.
Sarge over there might be though. Actually, I guess he's a unit of 1, so he's not below half strength. Or is it if you took casualties?
I guess he's a character too, so I don't think he deals. Yeah.
1 guy there, he'd make the test, but because they're all dead, he won't because he's not below half strength because he's a unit of 1. One of these guys, then that would have been the case.
I'll do my Rust Stalkers.
Okay.
And I'll do my. I guess I'll do these guys, my Vanguard.
Sweet.
Just try to get them in position. Vanguard are just going to get the extra movement there. They also have assault weapons, so because of the
+6, yeah, getting the
Assault Doctrina, so they're running. So they would be they're +2 move, and then +6, so 14 inches.
Just like next to me with their guns.
I'll just get as close as I
not?
can. They're pretty much just
Running away.
Yeah, he'll just
Bye.
do his little bloop.
Stand there with that. Yep.
There's not really any sense on moving. I'll just keep that there. I guess if you don't get cover, I'll just come on out of it. So I'll go there.
Stand the button.
These guys are still kind of sitting on the objective. Rust Stalkers, they get the +2 move.
Yep.
They're not gonna. They're moving 10 +4, so 14. They're just essentially gonna try to come fight your
Terminators.
Yeah, I'm just. Oh yeah, I got
You're next to me basically.
They'll just run out. Okay, so they're gonna go there. Maybe take a couple guys out and we'll see what happens. Nothing too crazy. Okay, so that's party.
Just get in there. Get in the war.
Because I can't take this objective off you. There's not really any point. Might as well do something. Okay, so shooting. I'll start with this guy. He's gonna shoot into them. I am -1 bliss skill now. Like,
what did they do to you? What did they do to you?
I know, right? Fresh meat. -1 weapon skill, blood skill, but they just don't have the +1, I guess.
Yeah.
So they're gonna hit on 4s now. So 18 shots hitting on 4s. It is sustained hit, so I'm gonna get +2, and then I'm gonna hit 1, 2s, and 3s are gonna be misses. We are twin link though, so strength 4, tough 4, 4 up, and we're gonna re-roll those wounds. And
5 plus all of them?
Okay.
My God, 13. 3 pluses. I'll reroll 3 of these.
Oh, wait, sorry. Because I'm within 6 inches of a battle line,
Yep.
in the Assault Doctrine, I get +1 AP.
Okay, so then it's 4s, so I pass 3 of them, and then I pass 5 of them, so 9 wounds. So the squad's annihilated, and this little guy,
That's kind of what?
that's all that's left. He takes wounds.
Carbines?
Yeah, radium carbines.
Hitting on 4s.
How dare you?
No rerolls because I don't got a marshal in this unit. So not as a potent. And then 4 up anti-infantry.
Two?
So
One?
One wound.
One
AP
wound.
1 though.
Well, then I guess I'll have to save it. Which I do
On 4s.
Nope.
Do I? Or no, sorry, that's that. Plasma. Hitting on 4s.
Yes.
Do I die? I don't die. Strength 8. 2 up. AP 3.
Okay, so 5 up.
Yeah.
I'll fail.
And 2 damage each.
Dead.
Ballistus into the
Repulsor?
repulsor. Yeah. 2 shots hitting on 4s.
Both hit.
They both hit. Strength 12. I think you're tough 12, right?
Yep.
Wounding once. Yeah. AP 3.
That's going to be fail. I'll CP it.
Okay.
Nope, still failed.
D6 plus 1.
7.
7 wounds.
Doesn't blow up. Nope. Goes.
Now this is where it gets interesting.
Flechette blasters from the infiltrators.
Infiltrators.
Okay. Shooting the Terminators.
Shooting the Terminators. 4 up to hit. And 3 or 5s and 6s to wound because they're strength 3. And it's 0 AP. So 5 or 6s. So 3 wounds.
2+ saves on these Terminators. Laughing. Charge in.
I don't think I have any more shooting, correct?
Unless these guys have guns.
No, that's
That's
actually
who shot.
Yeah.
Okay, they don't
the
have
Rust Stalkers, they got claws. Infiltrators charging. Rust Stalkers charging.
All day.
So they're good. Yeah, everybody's in.
Everybody's taking a walk, having a dance.
So this I
You can leave them within 3 of this too.
I gotta kill some stuff or it's gonna be turned very quick, I think. This is not a
Well, I think both of us have taken the other side of the board.
Yeah.
Like, nope, this is my side. Nope, this is my side. 0 reserves remaining. So it comes down to, can the ballistas kill these 2 tanks?
On 3s.
Yep.
He's got so he's on 3s. So
Sure.
we'll do those. So missed
3
twice.
hits. Yep.
3 hits. He's got anti-infantry 3 up and dev wounds.
All right.
So crits on 3 up. So 2 auto wounds.
This will kill a guy.
Oh no, just 2. Just 2.
Oh, just 2.
Yeah,
So
2
I'm still
wounds.
alive.
Yep. And then my other guys essentially have that same rule, like with they just don't have dev.
Right.
4 attacks.
And that's
each.
these other 4 right here.
Yep.
Okay.
So
16.
they're gonna hit on 3s. They're gonna wound on 3s.
Got it. But I do get my saves this time. So once these go away.
Hit on 3s.
Just imagine these 5 Terminators just disappearing into a sea of like spider legs.
They're trying.
All of them.
So 2, 4, 6, 8. They're gonna be -2.
-2. So I just got 4 ups. So that'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wounds.
Okay. And they're 1 wound. Yep, they're 1 wound each.
Okay, so 1, which is a dead guy. 2, 3, 4. And then 5, we'll put a wound on, let's say, this guy. Is that guys?
Yeah, so the infiltrators are going to attack. They're definitely not as potent. They're going to get 9 attacks. They have sustained hits too, so let's see if we get any 6s. We are going to get 1, so +2. They're going to hit on 3s as well, because the Assault Doctrina. They are strength 6, AP 0.
So 3s, but then...
So they have
to
a
save.
easier time hurting you, but they don't have... you get 2+ save against that. So
How many?
5 total saves, yeah.
5 2s. Make them all. All right, well, time to punch back. First with Power Fists. Everything into the big squad, because why not? Yeah, so it's going to be 6 Power Fist attacks hitting on 3s. All hit. And then Strength 8.
Tough 4.
Tough 4, so 2s. All wounds.
So 8?
8 at -2.
Okay, okay. 5 up and vulnerable. So dead. Dead. Yeah, unit's dead.
Just
You
explode.
just turn around and
And that's that. Scoring. Well, you got Assassination because you at any battle round, with not using fixed missions, 1 or more character models was destroyed this turn, but you didn't kill all of them, so it's 5 EPs.
Okay.
And then any battle round, your unit established a locus this turn is within 6 of the center.
Yeah, to be honest, I kind of forgot about this one, so I'm gonna actually pitch this and just get a CP
And get a CP for it.
Yeah.
So that one goes away, but you're going to score this one for 5. 1 VP from your challenger card as well for end of your turn for each objective marking control. 24 going into 3. I'll also score Defense Stronghold this turn for 3. Drawing my 2, I'm going to get Area Denial when end of your turn. 1 or more units from your army, excluding aircraft and battle shock, is within 3 of the center of the battlefield, and there's no enemy units within 3 of the center of the battlefield. And Assassination, when this card is fixed every time you kill an enemy character, or if all enemy characters are dead. I get 1 CP. And we get to start our turn. Use the tactical doctrine this turn, which means I can fall back from combat, and we're gonna do that. So we're gonna fall back from combat with the Terminators and take no damage, and still shoot or charge. Bye. We do not care for you. He's gonna move, walking 5. Move, just to be able to see yon tank. Clock. I choose to begin guns with these guys right here. Okay. Shooting these guys. The moment, I should say. I'm gonna make your, let's say your tank the oath of the moment. You know what, I don't need to do that because he rerolls everything anyway. So we can make this guy oath of the moment. Okay. And that way I can reroll against him. So we'll do their guns first. That's gonna be all of my heavy rifles. I moved this turn, so I don't get any bonuses to hit. So it's gonna be 8 shots, hitting on 3s. Rerolling my misses. And then, what's his toughness?
Toughness 7.
7, so 5s goes to 4s. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 at -1.
Okay, 3 up armor.
So 4 up.
2 fail.
So 4 damage.
Yeah. He has 7 wounds.
Okay, heavy B.
Who's down to 3.
Is going to hit, rerolling. Is going to hit 3 times. Same thing, wounding on 4s, because of the +1. 1 more at -1.
1 more -1. He's gonna fail it, so he's down to
2 more.
1.
And then it's just the boss's punch got range, only 12 inches. So he's got 1 wound left. We'll put the assault cannon on him and the storm bolters on these guys. So storm bolters are gonna get 8 shots, because it's 4 each, hitting on 3s. And then wounding on toughness 3.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, -1 to hit, right?
Hit, yeah.
Oops, that's gonna go away too, because it's stealth.
Tough 4.
Tough 4, so 4s to wound. 1, 2, 3 saves, no
3
AP.
saves. 4 up. 1 wound.
Take a wound. My pistol could have shot them.
Yeah, do it.
3 shots on 2s. And on 3s. 1 more. 2 more, sorry.
1 save and 1 save.
Yeah. With -1?
Sorry. 1, he's dead. Okay. 1 save and 1 dead.
Got it.
Not bad.
And then let's do the Ballistus Dreadnought. He will do all of his guns into the tank. So 2 lasers going to the big tank.
Okay.
And re-rolling. Strength 9.
Tough. I want to say 9.
Okay. Well, let's see if we win.
Did this last cannon or
re-rolling? The last cannons, yeah.
I think you're. Aren't you 12?
Oh, I am 12. That's right. Yeah. So 2 wounds.
AP
3.
3. 6s. Nope.
Okay. So 2d6 + 1, and I can reroll the damage rolls. That's going to be 8, 10 damage.
10. Dead.
Does he explode?
Does he explode? He does not.
9 wounds on him. I can't reroll the damage roll. It was 2 and then 7, which is 9. So he can take 9, so he's blown up. Fire that assault cannon. You're right. 6 shots. See if I finish him off.
Looking out for you.
I know. Rerolling misses. And then devastating wounds. Oh, he's oath of the moment. So those all hit, actually. And then 6 wounds. Sorry, strength 6, toughness 7. So 5s go to 4s. Yeah, 1 devastating wound, so 1 automatic wound, so and then...
Yeah, he's dead. He does have deadly demise. He is going to blow up, and he's going to be dead. He's just deadly demise 1. So we're going to take a ranger out.
That guy blows up. And that's all my shooting, because my crack missiles are wasted, because I already blew the tank. Charge the captain's unit into these guys, and roll snake eyes, and not get that. I can CP reroll it, yeah, why not? 6, so I'm going to make it.
They're a little fast.
They're a little bit faster, yeah. That wasn't great. So the cap can go bully somebody. I'm gonna go first. He's got his master crafted power weapon with 6 attacks. Hit on 2s, 5s, -2, 2 damage. 2s to hit. 5s to wound, strength 5.
Tough 4.
3s. 1, 2, 3 at -2.
So they're 5 ups?
Yep.
I'm assuming more than 1 damage?
Yeah, 2 each.
There you go.
There you go. That's that. We got area denial. Nope, because I don't have any in the middle. Assassination, nope, because no one's going to have killed a character this turn. But I will get hold 1 of these for 5. 32, so you get to draw another challenger card.
What is our, so this is, so great haste. So when in your move phase, 1 unit from your army that has not been selected to move this phase, and the effect is until the end of the phase, add D6 to the movement characteristic of the model.
Nice, it's not a run, but you basically get to run for free.
Yeah. Super fast.
And this one is 3 VPs at the end of your turn if 1 or more units from your army are within your opponent's deployment zone. Run your marshal into my deployment zone for 3. So you have to get over the line basically over here. 6. You have to run it probably.
Oh yeah.
Because you have to get over the line.
So before we go to that, I mean, we'll do, just to make sure, I'll do the movement.
Yep.
+2 movement, +2 movement.
Okay.
And then I'll do Protectorate, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah. So you run.
And then run. So 6 + 1 + 2.
So 9. That's it. Oh, it's a 1. That should be on the line, yeah. Units of vanguards are what's left. That's right, yeah.
Okay, so these guys are going to...
So remember, this one's going away first, so I have to start moving into the middle, and then the whole game's going to be for the middle at the end of this.
These guys are going to walk forward here.
Yep, and they'll sticky hold that too, so you can move away from it later, right? Because they are...
No, these guys don't have sticky. So
oh, these are the Rangers?
These guys are the -1 OC dudes.
Right.
And then the Rangers.
Right. The Rangers had sticky control, but I killed them and took it back.
They got Ranger Danger.
That's right. I got to shoot these guys. I'm just going to try and kill a couple of them. I hit with everybody. I went on 2s. Do you have involves?
I do.
So 4 involves.
Make 2.
All right, so 2 guys are dead before.
That's a little rude.
Not that it matters. Yep, I completely forgot about them.
2.
Hang out over the line.
Yeah, they're kind of towing the object. They can see in there.
They can start running towards the middle, I guess.
No.
No, they're going to go in the open.
You're just going to shoot
them.
Come and get the objective.
These Vanguard are like, we got to get this transmission back to Mars. Shooting into the Eradicators.
Yeah. I'll do the bigger weapons first. So I'm going to do Arc Rifle. So 2 shots hitting on 3s.
Yep.
Strength 8.
Nope. 3s.
Oh, yeah, you're tough 6.
Tough 6, yeah.
Man. Plasma overcharged.
2 and a 5.
So 1 miss, 1 hit. That's do I blow up? I don't. And then strength 8 is 3 up. Nothing.
Okay.
Artemis. 1 shot, strength 7. Hits.
3s.
Wounds.
Okay.
AP 1. Or AP 2, sorry.
Doesn't matter?
Yeah, D3 damage.
I kills the guy.
Only 3 wounds. Oh, this one. Okay. Then the rest of the shot. So 1, 2, 3.
Just from radium rifles?
3 radium, 4 radiums. 3. Hitting on 3s.
Not that. We took movement this turn.
Oh my gosh.
And then 3s or 4s because it's
4 up, yeah.
Yeah.
2 wounds.
2 wounds? So plus
AP 0.
Okay, so 2s. Pass because of cover. We score 3 VPs for this.
Let's go.
5 for that objective. Behind enemy lines, one of your units that's not battle strikes in my deployment zone. So 3, and then you're going to double it down with your challenger card for 6, and then bring it down.
We'll just pitch that for.
No, aren't all my monsters? Oh no, because my ballistus is dead. Yeah. But you'll pitch it for a VP. And you're going to gain 6 this turn, plus 5 for the objective is 11. Holding that's not this turn; it's next turn potentially. So you're going to get 6 for that one. Go to 17. All right. So I've kept area denial and assassination because I liked these, but I didn't have them at the start of the turn. So I haven't killed your character. So we're just straight up going to the command phase, getting a CP and go to 2. The doctrines. So we're just going to start moving. We'll start with the Terminators. They're going to have a run and go 10. So 8 + 2. Get on the button. We're going to go with... Oh, sorry. This is gone. It's top of 4.
Yeah.
These guys are going to start running up. Oh, sorry. Oath of the Moment. I'm going to make the squad over there on the objective. So they get +1s. They get to go 6. Look at you speedy idiots. Rhetoric Tatum's going to go. And he'll walk towards the middle as well. Just having a look at these guys. Oh, you know what? No.
Remember 2 assassinations. So you
I forgot. Yeah. And he's below, he's at, what is it? At starting strength. We're done. Let's make an example out of that guy. And we hit once. Strength 9. Wounds on 2s. You do. Yep. Okay. Take 5 damage.
You're dead.
He shoots the dudes at the back. So 8 shots from the heavy bolt rifles with assault because they ran. That's going to hit on 3s. Oath of the Moment. And then strength 5, so 3s. Sorry, 2s with Oath of the Moment. So 2 for 6 saves at -1. AP -1.
-1. And I guess they're in cover, so yeah. 4 up. 1, 2, 4 dead.
Yep. And then 4 Stormbolter shots. Oh no, sorry, they're not heavy. And the assault cannon doesn't have assault, despite its name. The Eradicators have to do it. Oh, sorry, it's only 3 shots now because one of them's dead. On 2s because they didn't move. Rerolling because you're Oath of the Moment. And then 2s, 3 more at -4.
They got this. 5 up. Nope.
Nope. So just the Arquebus left. Oh, well, we charge. No. CPs. No. Round, I'm going to get Area Denial. No, wait. That's the end of my turn. That's right, yeah. When I hold the battlefield in the middle, and then Assassination, I killed a character, and that will be 5 EP. So 5 plus 5 is 10, because there's nobody within 6 in the middle. First, for this this poor guy.
Battle Shock.
2 dice.
I'm good.
You're laughing. 10.
For objectives, we're going to get Sabotage. We're going to Area Denial.
Okay. So sabotage is be in my deployment zone in a building, or my half in a building.
Yeah, I can do be no one's land or your deployment.
So you'll just get that one. You'll just get it.
No, it has to be at the end of your turn. So I have to I have to blow it up,
yeah.
but I don't think
go run behind that. Go run behind that plasma relay and be fine.
So he's gonna stay, yeah, he's gonna attempt to.
And then you also get this challenger card, which is renewed focused for 0 CPs in your shooting or fight phase. Until the end of turn, reroll hit rolls of 1 and wound rolls of 1. Or in your shooting phase, one of your units that's more than 15 from other units, just score 3 VPs. You can just score 3 VPs in your shooting phase by doing an action.
Okay.
Because he's so far away from everybody else. So that guy's going to score you 3 VPs no matter what. In the middle, so that one's probably unscoreable.
So I'm probably these are definitely unscoreable. Like there's no way I'm gonna sabotage. I'll do my challenger.
Yep.
And I'll do the action, get the 3 victory points.
Yep. And then score 8.
Yeah, and I think I'm just gonna hang out because
well, he scored 8 at the beginning of the turn because he didn't fail his battle shock test. And then 3 more for him doing the action. So you're gonna get 11.
Yeah.
Sabotage if you survive. And that's it. Any of those?
Yeah, I'm just gonna get. I'm definitely not gonna. Yeah, because I'm not gonna be in no man's land and area denial. There's no way I'm going.
Yeah, because you need to do the action to start sabotage, and you might as well just score the 3 from your challengers instead, right?
So that's what I. Yeah.
All right, top of 5. Go back to 2 CPs, and I'm out of doctrines, and I'm going to score 8 for holding this one. 2 tacticals. We're going to get engage on all fronts. If one or more of units from your army, excluding aircraft, are wholly within the table quarter, and are more than 6 from the center of the battlefield, you have presence. So if I have presence in 2, I get 1. If I have presence in 3, I get 2. If I have presence in 4, I get 4. And then call the horde when end of either player's turn. 1 or more infantry units with a starting strength of 13 plus were destroyed this turn. Satisfies this condition, so I re-roll that because there's no big one. Establish locus. End of the turn, your unit established a locus this turn and is within 6 of the center, or your unit established a locus this turn and is within your opponent's deployment zone. All right, well, there's not lots to do here. We're basically just going to start trying to grab objectives because I know the middle one's worth 15 at the end of turn. Yeah, because I can't score it now because that's gone. The objective's gone now. So this one you score at the end of the turn. If you take it, I score it now. I didn't score 8 there. I scored 15. And then we move. We don't really need to walk to see this guy. We just need to make sure that we're not within 6 in the middle. These guys want to be near a deployment zone, so we're going to go D6 and go 7. So not be within 6 in the middle, but be in this half of the table. You know what? I'll re-roll that. Still 7. Didn't matter. It's meant to be. So not be within 6 in the middle of the table. And then these guys will fall back the same way. They're my oath of the moment still. Hey, look. I hit them a bunch. Make a save, dog. Mine's 4.
Ready?
Yeah, you're gonna do it.
No. He's dead.
He didn't roll 3 6s. Yeah, he's dead. No. So that means at the end of the game, I will establish a low. Oh, no, I didn't establish a locus because I didn't do the action. Because I can't be within 6 in the middle and do 2. I'm just gonna engage on all fronts. Because that way I'll get 4. Or it needs to be 3 for 2. Yeah, doesn't really matter. I'm gonna get 2. I guess they could have still done it. So I could have actually pushed them over here instead and just pushed the button and gotten 2 for this one. And then I would have been in 3 table quarters. Nope. 1 in 2 table quarters for 1 VP. So I got 3 overall. I'd be at 60 then. And then your last turn.
So the
just draw a challenger card and see if you can do it. And then 2 other cards.
Okay. So the challenge mission is 1 or more enemy units were destroyed this turn for 3 victory points.
Nope.
Probably pretty unlikely. I might be able to do it. But
maybe. Oh, actually, you might be able to jump the Terminators, yeah.
And then the challenger, the pivotal moment. So it's in your movement phase. Until the end of the turn, your unit is eligible to shoot and declare a charge in which the turn advanced or fell back.
Nice. Turn.
Yeah. We're gonna go storm hostile objective and
engage
away from all fronts, which are gonna be not happening.
No.
Objective.
Yeah, just walk out.
I will do. I'm gonna go for the AP bonus. So I'll do the assault doctrina, and I will also. There's nothing really giving the Halo screen.
No, just walk at the walls and
nothing
start
to give
shooting.
them damage. I'm just gonna come out and
boys.
Yeah. So these guys definitely aren't as cool as the Vanguard. So they guys got basic rifles. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14.
Cool. I'm gonna engage the armor of contempt, so I ignore your AP.
Yeah, okay. Let's get 2 up save against all this.
Well, minus 1 AP.
Okay, so hitting on 4s this time.
Yep. I guess I get an Overwatch too. At the end of your movement phase?
Do you want to?
Yeah, I'll Overwatch you. Why the hell not? Why the hell not? 8 shots. These boys know what's up. 6s. So 2. And then 2 wounds.
Okay, 2 wounds, F5 up.
Yep.
Love it.
Okay, and then my assault cannon, 3 hits.
Yeah.
Devastating wounds. 1 devastating wound and 2 saves.
Definitely dead.
And mine's 1.
2 saves. Dead.
Okay.
2 dead. They got that 5+ invulnerable save.
That's right.
So, okay, so we'll redo that really quick. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10.
Yeah.
Hitting on 4s.
And now I'm content with my last CP.
Okay. And boom, 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 boom. And then they're going to need 5s and 6s to wound you. So 1 wound.
Okay. AP.
1.
So just ignore it. So 2+. No, I lose them anyway. Didn't even matter.
Arc rifle. 2 shots. Hitting once. Strength 8. 2 up.
3 up, actually. Toughness is 6.
Toughness 6. Okay, so 1 wound.
Yep. Minus
1. So
laugh.
ignores it. You're good. And then plasma. 2 shots. 2 hits. Do I blow up? I don't. AP 3.
If a wound.
Oh,
No
strength
wounds.
8. Strength 8.
That didn't work. Charge me. Do it. Fight me.
Oh, I got the Artemis.
Oh, you do,
1
yes.
shot. Hits.
Hits.
No, it doesn't hit. I hit on 4s.
Because you moved. That's right. Yeah. Because you're heavy. Oopsie. Charge me.
Charge it. Let's see what I do.
Why not?
6.
You're in. Oh, yeah.
We get
You
there.
got him.
Okay.
And pile in. Everyone fights. No one quits.
We trust there. We'll just do the pylon really quick. And yeah, this is not great because
For the Omnissiah. We'll do it.
3, 6, 7. Hitting on 4. Oh no, I get +1 hit. 1,
That's
2,
right.
3, 4, 5,
threes.
6, 7. Hitting on 3s. Wounding on tough 6, so 6s. Yeah, that's about as good as I thought it'd go.
All right. Power Fist. Power Fist. 3 saves and -2.
5 up. Oh,
And then 2 damage. Power Sword.
the robo bodies are holding up.
And then Power Sword. 1.
1. He loves it.
Okay. You don't hold the middle. You did get your... No, you didn't get your flanky flank.
I got no points this turn. Gauge on all fronts, storm hostile objectives, and I wasn't able to finish you off with the challenger mission there.
Yeah. So that's going to be 28 at the end of the game, 28-60 for the Ultramarines. So we go at the end of the game, 60-28 when it was all said and done. So 2 things. I really liked the challenger mechanic, the catch-up thing.
Yeah.
But the primary missions still aren't structured for a 1,000-point game. Because once you start losing too many guys, you can't come back. Right? They're worth too many points. So if somebody gets hammered off of them, the primaries are worth, if you max out on them, what is it? I think I maxed out on
15
them.
at the end, last phase.
So it should be 15, 15, and 15. And I maxed out on them. I got 15, then I got, I didn't know it should be 45 max. And I got 30 off. I got 30 off them over the course of the game. So so it would be 15 if you have all 3, then it's 15 if you have all 3, then it's 16 weirdly, and then it's 15 again. Yeah. So I got it would be 61 actually. So I didn't max out what I could have gotten off them, but it was very hard for you to score them later in the game because you'd lost so many contesting units.
Yeah, and if you don't, the primaries are a big deal, but yeah, like you were saying, that catch-up mechanic, it's like I think was it 9 points I scored just on okay, pretty easy to score.
It's still structured towards 2,000-point games. It's like the primary structured toward 2,000-point games. The catch-up mechanic, you earned 9 points off of over the course of the game, though. You scored it 3 to 4 times.
Yeah.
And that was cool because that was a 30-year points, right? Like it meant that it wasn't a blowout. It was a bit closer than it looked like.
Yeah, and essentially having like a secondary, or I guess a third secondary is
free
is
CPs.
Huge, right?
You know what I mean? Free CPs to do stuff with.
Yeah.
Like allowing yourself to just run 6 inches or add it to your movement characteristic. That was crazy. You added 6 to your movement characteristic for a turn. So like you're just walking around plus 6.
Okay.
Because it effectively makes you assault, but you can also charge and shoot and do everything you need to normally do. Yeah. I mean, it's 40K.
And I could definitely see especially a bigger game, a lot more units, like those secondary rules coming into play and really.
Yeah.
Because one gave you lethal and sustained 1, or just crazy.
I think
stuff
if you just dropped, if an incursion, you just dropped the primaries completely and just did hold 1, hold 2, hold more. Yeah. That's it. If you just did hold 1, hold 2, hold more, you've got 5 objectives on the table all the time. You would have had at least 2 points per turn. You know what I mean? And then you're just scoring the secondaries and you're scoring the challenger mode. And
there's I'm sure we can go through and handpick a few of the the primary objectives. Like, you know, so there's like a little more favorable probably for the incursion size.
It's just less to track too.
Yeah.
Like, I get that the primaries are themed, but I feel like at smaller points, that's the only change you would need to make the game feel slightly more competitive. Is just flip the primaries to like hold 1, hold, or like even if it's just like hold 1 objective for 5, hold 2 objectives for 10, hold more objectives for 15.
Yeah.
And then you still use the tacticals and stuff like that to like balance it out.
There's something very like straightforward and clean.
Yeah. Yeah. Cause you're still scoring the same amount as the primary, but you're not having to stand on specific places on the table or have them go away or have it get wonky. Because we had our 2 home base objectives, which we both controlled for the entire game that did nothing.
Yeah, true.
Right. The primary just like classed them out completely and made it that it was about this like diminishing center thing. And then once those 2 flank objectives, once you're out of being able to score them, like you just don't get points for them anymore.
Yeah, that's true.
You got 8 from them once because we kept pushing each other off of them at the beginning and ends of the turn. Yeah. Interesting dynamic. Actually, I think I was accident because I'm so used to scoring them at the end of the turn, like spearhead style.
Yeah.
I think I might have had less points than I think I did. You can tell me in the comments. I might have scored my 5 off at 1 turn at the end of my round, thinking that's when I scored and just adding it all together. And you killed because I think what the turn I think I wrote down the points for it the turn I charged you with the Assault Marines.
Oh, okay.
I shouldn't have.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have had it that turn, which means I would have had 5 less. It's still 45 to 28. Or sorry, 55 to 28, which is not a huge swing, but like, yeah, I might have gotten that wrong a couple times. Because I think in this don't trust the scoring for this one because I think I was doing the spearhead. It's just me playing AOS and playing spearhead where you score everything at the end of the round.
Yeah.
Right, where it's like hold 1, hold 2, hold more is the typical way.
It's funny how all your rules kind of like even from prior editions, it's kind of merged together.
Oh, I know, like Workshop's not consistent about when you score. Like the timing for scoring for 40k is so weird because like some of them are end of turn, some of them are start of the end of the command phase.
Yeah.
Like the primary mission's usually a start of your command phase, so like you have to have held it for the previous player's turn basically, and then the like tactical ones are all just as you're playing your turn. You know what I mean? You're trying to do things. So like the scoring timing is really weird for a lot of objectives, and that's confusing. Like the timing for scoring for most other games that they write is your turn, so it's like consistent timing, and then the other ones are just like randomly at different times. It just feels weird. But yeah, it's fine. It's a 1,000-point game of 40k. I haven't played 40k in a minute. And I really
coming out of your hiatus, did all right, and
did okay. And I got some armies I want to paint. I want to paint some chaos armies. I want to paint some chaos armies. And I just want to paint like crusade armies, like 1,000-point armies. And I don't mind playing pickup games. It was nice to get back into the rules by playing this. And I do think the procedural generation of the mission pack is really fun. I just think it's like the way I don't want to play 4-hour games. So like period of anything, like forget 40k. I just don't want to play a 4-hour game of like any, I don't like Twilight Imperium. I don't like anything that takes 4 hours to play.
Yeah.
That's just too long to play a game. So I wish Workshop put more into the incursion size game because I feel like the games, it feels more like playing a 3rd and 4th edition game.
It's way more, like coming off like 2001 games, way more digestible, like way more.
And like the size of our armies is like it's the 40k army.
Yeah, you're still
1,000-point army is like 1,000-point army is a 1,700-point like take like back to like 7th edition 40k. You know what I mean? Like 7th and back. It's easily a 1,700-point or 1,500-point army. Like there's so much stuff in that army. I had a huge tank, a huge dreadnought, Terminators, tactical Marines, stabby tactical Marines, melt-a-gun Marines. You know what I mean? Like I had a variety. I had 2 characters. Like I had a whole like what feels to me like the old force organization chart. I had like 3 troop choices. You know what I mean? I had a fast, an elite, a heavy, a couple heavies. It felt like a rounded army to me, and it was only 1,000 points. I can't imagine doubling that because again, the game just lasts forever. Then we still played for like I don't know, an hour and a half, 9 minutes. So, there we go. Big thanks for watching. Big thanks for Mitch coming in. Until next time, Ash.
Take care.